So Alex, why do people put off making a will?
I think there can be certain trigger points in people's lives which make them think seriously about making a will. But other than that, it can tend to get put to the bottom of the pile and left. The trigger points really are if someone has had a child or married, or perhaps are buying a property, or have suffered a recent bereavement within their family. But other than that, it does tend to be something that can be forgotten and left a little bit too late.
So I've decided to make a will. What do I need to do?
You need to think about what you've got and how you want to give it away. Who do you want to inherit your assets? You also need to consider other factors, such as who do you want the person to be responsible to deal with your affairs when you've passed away, because that role in itself carries quite a lot of responsibility. Other factors are also, for example, could be who would be the guardian of any minor children that you may have when you pass away. So children who've not quite yet reached the age of 18 and would need somebody to act as their parent.
These days, many of us have a presence online. Is this something that needs to be considered?
Absolutely. A lot of executors, who are the people who will deal with your estate after death, can easily access paper statements from banks, for example, but cannot access online accounts that you may have without actually having access to the password that you created for that account. So it's important to bear all of these things in mind and to leave perhaps evidence of those accounts or passwords where they would be easily accessed by your executors to be able to deal with that account once you've passed away.
So I'm going ahead with my will. What do I need to do?
Well, there are several options in that. You could, of course, attempt to create your own will and do it yourself. You could alternatively perhaps approach a will writer who would be able to assist you. Or you can, of course, approach a solicitor who would be able to draft up and advise on the making of a will.
What's the advantage of using a solicitor over a will writer?
As solicitors, we are regulated in terms of the work that we do, and will writers are not. Also, what you are paying for when you do pay the fees of a solicitor is not just for the drafting of the will, but also for the advice that goes with the actual creation of the will. So in order to end up with the final product of the will, it is very important you receive full advice in terms of who you are gifting to and any impact that may have, for example, on any taxes that could be paid on your death. And all of that advice which is given to you will then allow you to make the appropriate decisions to create the final product, which is the will. And a solicitor will provide all of that to you, not just come up with the document itself.
So how can Moon Beever help?
Well, we have a team of experienced lawyers who will be able to assist you in drawing up a will. So please call or email me to discuss this further.